When you clearly don't work somewhere, but people seem to think you do. Welcome to this episode of I Don't Work Here, Lady. Our first one is from A Million Billion. I was at Costco the other day, just casually browsing through the polo shirts, when this grumpy old guy comes up to me and starts complaining about not being able to find the shorts. I don't know what came over me, but I decided to roll with it. I told him, "Oh, the shorts? They're way at the far end of the store next to the electronics. We keep them there because, it's cooler over there with all the AC." He looked at me like I might be messing with him, but he headed off in that direction anyway. I went back to my polo shirt hunt, feeling a bit amused with myself. About 10 minutes later, I see him again. He's marching back over, looking even grumpier. He finds me and starts grumbling.
"I couldn't find a single pair of shorts over there, and why would they be next to the electronics anyway?"
That's when I drop the bomb. "Oh, I don't work here. I'm just shopping for shirts." The look on his face was absolutely priceless. He stood there for a moment, probably trying to decide if he should strangle me or just laugh it off. In the end, he muttered something about
"Kids these days,"
and walked away. I've been to Costco numerous times. I don't know how you fuck up a normal employee for a customer, but yeah, you don't really have a leg to stand on when you get trolled as a result. This next one is by Baby Cakes Hotline. I work in a hotel that has a split lobby, so when you walk in, you are in an area with a table, chairs, vending machines, ice machines, etc. There's a door that leads into the area where the front desk is to check in. The door is glass, and there's a wall-sized window next to the door. You can see the desk from the main door clearly. I had a guest who was already here for their second night. They're in the lobby getting something out of the vending machine, puts something in the microwave, and sits down to wait at the table. This guest was wearing pajama pants, a tank top, and no shoes, just socks. Also, to add, it was like 6 a.m. This man clearly just woke up. As this guest is sitting at the table on his phone, a man and woman walk in the main door. I look up through the glass door. It was open. I said my greeting. "Hello, welcome to blank. How can I help you?" The couple looked at me, look at the man sitting at the table, walk up to him and say, "We just need a room for one night." Guest sitting at the table looks up confused and tells them he doesn't work here and they have to talk to me. The couple apologized but looked annoyed, and then walked into the other side of the lobby to talk to me. I was wearing my uniform shirt, my name tag, and I was standing at the desk in front of the computer, behind the desk that says "Check In" on a big sign. I am also female with a very soft voice, so I don't think that they thought it was him who said hello. Shockingly, this is the third time this happened on my shift. I feel like if I went in somewhere and I saw somebody literally half-dressed or dressed in pajamas, I think it would be safe to assume they don't work there. But I guess for these people, they might specifically be hunting out all the pajama wearers in all locations they visit. This next one is from Why Woofles. This was mostly my mom's encounter, but when I showed her this subreddit, she seemed eager to be a part of it. My mom came back to the same Walmart she used to work at during her high school years. Someone recognized her and began asking her for help.
"Can you please tell me where this item is?"
It's been a while since I was last here, but I think I saw it.
"What do you mean, you think? You've worked here for over 20 years. You will tell me where it is now."
Stomps foot. People look over. One thing that's important to know about my mom is that she's a mama bear. If she's not in a professional environment, she feels no need to keep it professional. That, and she can get pretty loud. Mom twice as loud as the woman. "Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?" Woman turns pale, opening and closing her mouth like a fish. Mom's still loud, but not as loud as she was. "Why the hell would I work here for even 5 years if I'd have to put up with people like you on the daily?" Gets closer. I tried being nice, but that was just unnecessary. "Now get out of my sight. I got kids to feed." The woman made some snobby remark, but my mom didn't hear her, or maybe just ignored it. So I looked at her dead in the eye and just popped neck. And just, god dang, it popped so much. Loudly, too. She shrunk back and ran off to her hobbit hole somewhere. My mom cried once we got into the car because her anxiety finally got to her. She didn't even recognize her. It's crazy how differently people register other people. We just ate McDonald's and laughed about the absurdity of the encounter once we got home. This was my first Karen encounter, and I was so happy to intimidate one, especially in defense of my mom. It amazes me that somebody could literally frequent a location for 20 years but yet not have a proper grasp on the employees that actually do in fact work there. Typical Karen, but I'm glad she was put in her place. This next one is by Memo Pops. The other day I went into one of my local Hy-Vee grocery stores for a few things with teenage daughter and 8-year-old son in tow. If you're not familiar with Hy-Vee, it's important to know that all staff wear red polos or red shirts. I thought I'd be the cool mom and try to see if they had some nice loose-leaf tea, as my daughter is a huge brewed tea fan. Hy-Vee has a great organic selection, so I thought my chances were pretty good, honestly. We looked in all the places that seemed likely, and finally went down the soda tea aisle. You know, just normal, but hey, maybe we'll get lucky, right? I see a lady coming down the aisle in a red shirt with a cart to unload, and ask her if she knew where the loose leaf tea might be. She points me in the direction of the gallons of Red Diamond, which I appreciate, but not what I'm looking for. She then says the words, "I'm sorry, I don't actually work here, I work for Coke." I literally busted out laughing and apologized with a "I don't work here lady" comment and thanked her for her time and apologized. My daughter was like, "How did you not see the Coca-Cola logo, Mom?" Clearly horrified, as any teenager would be. As for me, I just saw red, folks. Red shirts, that's it. And Coca-Cola lady, you were so insanely sweet, and thank you so much for trying to help. I'm glad I wasn't a true "I don't work here" Karen. It's nice that this interaction was able to happen and end without a Karen moment, because we all know the Karens love to Karen, but there was no Karen at all here. And our final one is from Jaded Yogurt 9915. I order food from Panda Express for my family. They wear red and black pants. I come in, cross in front of the guy sitting, and look for my name on the to-go order area. I sit down. Now I'm in red, work uniform, not Panda Express, and blue jeans. He looks over and stares at me for a few seconds. I turn to look away and he goes, "Ma'am, do you know which one of them is the manager?" I look at him befuddled for a few seconds, then go, "Oh no, I don't work here." Moves hair off shirt logo with employer's name. "I work here," points to the logo. "Not here." He smiles, I nod, and then we both go about our day. It was a nice interaction. I'm sure he was looking to interview for a position because he seemed nervous. Nice interactions sure beat the Karen freaking out, because while the Karen freaking out is a lot of entertainment, it just shows how far so many people have really fallen. Alright, that's enough stories for the day. Well, that wraps up this episode of I Don't Work Here Lady. If you liked the video, please drop a like, share my content on all of your social media, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload, and drop a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm and helps new people find my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks to my patrons and super thanks contributors. Have a great day and stay safe out there.